Everyone says renting is wasting money every single month. But the truth about housing costs is much stranger. That sounds crazy, but the numbers tell another story. Today we break down rent versus mortgage honestly. And the results may surprise many future homeowners. For decades, people repeated the same financial advice.
That's repeat.
But the world has changed. We need new advice. Buy a house because rent is throwing money away. Rent is throwing money away. But that logic came from a completely different economy. Housing prices and interest rates were dramatically lower before. Mortgage payments were often close to rent prices. Today, that situation has completely changed. Buying a house now often costs far more monthly. Sometimes 30 or even 50% more. Let's add our projected growth. That brings us to a new total. And most people never calculate the real cost. Let's start with the mortgage payment itself. Many people believe it mostly builds equity. But early mortgage payments mostly pay interest instead. Often 70 to 80% goes directly to the bank. That money never returns to your pocket again. It simply becomes profit for the lender. Next come the hidden expenses of owning property. Property taxes are the first unavoidable cost. Then comes homeowners insurance every single year. Roof repairs, heating systems, plumbing failures happen eventually. Maintenance costs slowly appear over time. Roof repairs, heating systems, plumbing failures happen eventually. These costs don't increase your home value much. They only keep the house functioning normally. And they can easily reach thousands each year. Now let's talk about opportunity cost. This is the money your investments could have earned. Imagine putting $100,000 into a down payment. That money becomes locked inside the property. It stops growing in stocks or other investments.
Historically, the stock market often grows faster than housing. Over 20 years, the difference becomes massive.
That lost growth is the hidden opportunity cost. So does renting automatically become the smarter choice? Not necessarily, because behavior matters more than math. Renting only wins if you invest the difference. Suppose rent costs $1,000 less monthly. That $1,000 should go straight into investments. Ideally, automate this transfer every single month. Treat it exactly like a mortgage payment. Discipline is what makes renting financially powerful. Without discipline, the advantage completely disappears. There is also psychological pressure in homeownership. Mortgage payments force people to save money. Renters must choose to save voluntarily. And many people simply fail to invest consistently. That's why homeowners often build wealth anyway. Even if the math is not perfect, housing decisions should always consider long-term stability. Buying makes sense if you stay many years. Transaction costs for houses are surprisingly high. Real estate agents and taxes reduce profits significantly. Moving frequently makes owning much less efficient. Renting provides flexibility many people underestimate. Flexibility can sometimes be financially valuable. Let's quickly summarize the most important idea.
Rent is simple and predictable each month.
Homeownership includes many hidden unrecoverable costs. Mortgage interest acts similar to rent payments. Taxes, insurance, and repairs also disappear forever. Opportunity cost reduces your potential investment growth. Renting only wins if you invest consistently. Owning wins when you stay long-term and control costs. The smartest choice depends on your behavior and discipline. Housing is both a lifestyle and financial decision. Numbers matter, but personal priorities matter too. A house is not always the best investment. Sometimes it is simply a lifestyle purchase. And that is perfectly okay if planned properly. The key is understanding your real housing costs. Compare rent with unrecoverable homeowner expenses. Interest, taxes, insurance, and maintenance should be counted. Those numbers reveal the real financial difference.
Without this calculation, decisions become emotional guesses.
If this breakdown helped, consider subscribing for more finance videos. This channel focuses on simple explanations of complicated money topics. We'll cover savings, investing, credit, and more. New videos break down investing, money, and financial decisions. My goal is helping you make smarter financial choices. Now I'm curious about your situation right now. Are homes cheaper or more expensive than rent where you live? Would you rather rent and invest the difference? Or buy a home for stability and lifestyle? Let me know in the comments below. Real examples from viewers make these discussions far more valuable. Your experience might help someone avoid a financial mistake. Housing decisions impact decades of your financial life. So understanding the numbers really matters. Never rely only on traditional financial advice. Always check the real math yourself. The smartest investors question common assumptions. And sometimes the obvious answer is wrong, especially in today's unusual housing market. Thanks for watching and thinking critically about money. I'll see you in the next video.